One blink from holding hands to sing I do. One moment knowing it'd be you. From the moment that my wife and I went on our first date to getting married, it was less than 10 months. So it was a pretty quick process. And I think when you know, you know. So those of us who are married, you probably have a similar story in terms of when you know, you know. This song, again, you know, being part of the Rescue EP, which is 5 songs, and three of them probably about struggle, one about home. This one is about family coming together, and especially as a husband and wife, you know, we're a team. And the song is called For Us and the Ones We Love. And it's really just about fighting through, not with each other, but through the battles that we're going through, fighting together for, you know, ourselves, for our marriages, and then also for our children. Yeah, so this song was written with, again, my family in mind, and you know, just pushing through those hard times when we're faced with them. So the Rescue EP, you know, contains 5 songs. A lot of them are about hardship and fighting through it. But I think that this song, you know, For Us and the Ones We Love, is a song of hope. I do believe that each of those songs does carry an element of hope, but this one in particular. And I just, you know, as tough as the lockdown period was, it brought me back to music, which is something that I should never have put on ice, you know, for as long as I did. Back in the day, I was signed to David Gresham Records. You know, we played with bands like Prime Circle, the Parlotones, and Just Ginger, and many other great South African bands. So, you know, it's just been such a great homecoming, you know, and I think that's the big takeaway for me, is that in the hard times we face, that there's actually amazing things that can come out of those hard times. I've heard quite a few entrepreneurs, you know, speak about those hard times and how it brought them back to their first love, and now all of a sudden they're massively successful in what they're doing. And yeah, I think, you know, whether you become massively successful or not is actually not what it's about. It's really just about pursuing the thing that you love, and just going flat out, you know, with all you have, and just being a good steward of the talents and gifts that you do have. So yeah, I hope that this series of my first 5 videos has been somewhat of an encouragement to you listening and watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you that have liked the video, that have shared it, and have subscribed. And I'd love to ask you, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I'd love to just build a community around this channel. It's not about me. There are many other creatives that I want to speak to and bring them onto this platform, and hopefully build something where people can be encouraged, and where we can hear the stories of other people, you know, that have fought through the hard times. We don't want to make it depressing and for it always to be the hard times, but we want to hear the good stories as well, but ultimately the good that comes out of the bad. So yeah, I'd love to hear your comments. If you have anything you'd like to say or contribute in the comments section, I'd really appreciate it, and I'd love to read what you have to say. Just don't hate. You can. It's your free will right to do that, but yeah, please keep it positive. If you want to take a listen to the fully recorded version of For Us and the Ones We Love, it is available on Spotify, Apple Music, XRP Music, and many other streaming platforms. In the comments section, you'll find a link to each one of those. There's also a link to my website, so please sign up for a newsletter there. I'll be adding, if I haven't yet, I will be adding merch to that website as well. yeah, thanks again for taking the time to listen in. I really, really do appreciate it, and I hope that by telling my story, that will encourage you to tell yours. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on the next one, hopefully with a guest.